city, see coming again. Yamu wanna road, Joe, we are coming again. Mu wanna road, Mama Joe, we're coming again. Up in the road, city, she coming again. Now the whole country, Giant, coming so. Better mu wanna road. Say, God, better mu your road. Pumping my back away. Better get away. We coming again. We forced to win the scheme. We coming again. Coalition for democratic change. Now the whole country champion they coming so. You better move a road. I say you better move your foot. You keep raising get away. Better get away. Yen say I'm on Bo, I say I come. At Table, go corridor. Yen say I'm on Bo, I say I come. See the shake your body, yeah. Shake your body, yeah. Why don't you shake your body, yeah. Shake your body, yeah. Acha le oh, see your le oh. Acha le oh. Le oh say, le oh say, we'll celebrate. Weah, Mosi go corridor. Today is a wonderful day. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. Today is a beautiful day. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. Déjà vite already. We'll celebrate. It's a holiday, your moment. We'll celebrate. You be brothers in your way, yeah. We'll celebrate. Nothing you can tell us now, we'll celebrate. Nothing you get to tell us now, we'll celebrate. We are inside the breeze. Mama, you are inside the breeze. Everybody ain't worried.
Brothers International, y'all.
Team feeling we in a race. Team we feeling we in a race. Everybody look at this. Feeling we in a race.
Y'all moving on the road because we coming in with four. Kakabella, Jella, Wapi. We coming make y'all defeated. Big politician, we putting y'all on the ground. CDC, feeling take it. We party, y'all can see it. John Man and Weah, Joe, Howard Taylor, Crow Brothers, huh? We the one that country giant. Y'all know we the lion. We don't lie straight for giant. To save the people then from the hands of the wicked one. Darkim and Fuma, so this time they gotta get away. But we are powerful. That's sleeping Papa supposed to powerful. Joe and powerful. I'm picking like that's supposed to powerful. They call our heavyweight. That we the champion team. Peaceful we remain. International we do be. Sing with me, say, Acha le oh. See oh le oh. Acha le oh. See oh le oh. Power to the people. Only bad men and do evil. They say the people why. I'm putting them in the spot. They get up picking up. You see rapping get rap the king. Gotta get away. And it's the body in your space. Ataraco we plugging. CDC now take it. DC, CDC, we the champion team. Boom, baby. You're in trouble. Come on, y'all moving on the road. CDC coming in with four. We're not taking the straight for Joe. We're battle y'all to the chicken crow. AFC say y'all winning team, but who about more than winning team? Now we the champion team, so for the win again. AFC say y'all turn giant, but win a lion from Zion. Now we the whole country giant, we eat again, and we eating Kayan. So if y'all walk, you be people, y'all be making butt. AFC we not some sir. If y'all ain't more the road, I keep with pour in your mouth. Ruling by the jelly, walla, every one of y'all making paka. You guys see we take over, so y'all coming in with far. We don't have for making fault, all we offer are making love. All the other party then going straight down to the door. CDC we standing tall, observing and watching y'all. Y'all think that I'm thinking team, to be cheating the winning team. This time we too aware, so we changing the referee. This time we too aware, so we changing the referee. Y'all wanna roll beat, Papa coming again. Y'all wanna roll Papa Georgie coming again. Y'all wanna roll Mama Joe coming again. Who wanna roll CD coming again. Now the whole country giant coming so. Better move on more. I say you're better move your more. You kiss about to get away. You sleeping but they get away. We coming again. Who wanna roll CDC coming again. Y'all wanna roll Joe, we are coming again. Who wanna roll Mama Joe, we're coming again. Up in the road, CDC coming again. Now the whole country giant coming so. Better move on more. Say you're better move your more. Joe, we are coming home. Better get away.
time around. Take it, CDC. On the way.
Some of you may be aspiring to positions of leadership in the political arena, but the question is, why do you want to lead? In Africa, the shortest route to ill-gotten wealth is political leadership. If you want to get wealth without working for it at all, join African politics.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. People fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the I said we tired with their lies, we tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach in DNA unique, they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why can you lie? Why can you steal? Why can you allow the citizens to be? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the corrupt. I said no one to trust. My people, no one to hope on. Nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. They lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not the corrupt.
This time holy expensive food. When the young get this here now, they will say that boy they get mad. But that boy you see where I beat up for me, not get money inside. People level that why he on, you get him no money, will not call. So tell him money, we run the binyan every day in the play. Tell him make foreign paying how we can see it up in the sky. To get connected, but you get no eat up, I bet you get let. Tell him make our music fun, oh man, nothing sell we can get. Every day we make it good music pop and nothing we can achieve. No good reason why they not cheap. We get industry, they not cheap. All the people every day is to keep it. They want any game. Then he makes so much they to shine when they in that can and in front. See them acting up all the time. Just to sit they not on the ground. That's like me. That's me. That's like me. That's ya ta technique. The control you see, the control you see, that technique. The control you see, all the good news put ya. Then he make you get the green now. You acting like you too smart. For people ask you, you always running inside to bring your diploma. You can prove it and not at all. When we go to pen the paper, you just thinking, hold the writing, acting, tell like chicken crashing. All the degree you say you get, friend, and let yourself you can rap. Some stuff that need level you're using in the play, you think we know. Then he making my to blog because she won't be get to song. She her acting always falling, say easy now my again. Then the musician in the town, they do let they see the one sound. What they make it, they can see that some people then they won't be seen now. When the music play over and now they start to disrespect with that sound. All the few and thought every one of us is on the scene level now. I can blame your mouth again, then music bending now nothing yet. We just sitting, hold it, waiting, praying for it to be something. When we start eating our mouth on the music, then we can make. That the time y'all we get to know the depth of people, then who we are. All the things they talk pull up, nothing left work inside it. So I beg your picking your style, then me level to the music. The control you see, the control you see, that technique. The control you see, all the good news put ya that technique. The control you see, the control you see, that technique. The control you see, all the good news put ya. Then he made the street like a blog. We can see it, but we can talk. A certain error you need to check before you see this thing they call it. Then he made the children to cry. Because back on rap when they talk. The single back on rap for a minute to buy out when we pull it aside. Then he made the people to go in the next time holding us strong. As soon you call them for emergency, they keep telling you they get gone. But I'll be recording again. I will get in check what I see. I believe it never you got to tell me living on in your brain. Then he made my papa can come on when this time all he can have. Because all of us will just be waiting to see what papa will bring. Then he made the Caribbean every day they visit with skin. When they bring the BBC, nothing FBC, more than passing map. The youth thousands of dollars, yeah, just to pay this small they rope. After 2 days on green can, nothing we see for hope. When they with me, better can move, because all they got it can bump. Then they passing in the BBG, they just acting that they can sing.
Let me say good morning to all of our followers. We are coming to you via Facebook this morning, flush and ready, from the state of Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. We are trying to do things that we better love, and what other people have been forced to do things that they don't want to do. And where vast majorities of our people are beyond poverty. Most of our people are living in poverty. But what will surprise you to know, the vast majorities of the Liberian people, especially the sedition, they have been saying that Josh Man and Weah, the presidential jet that was given, it was given to him by a group of friends. Who are the friends? But we have discovered that Josh Man and Weah actually purchased that jet. The jet was purchased from Asia. And so we gave you the play-by-play description, how much he purchased it, and how many. They are telling the Liberian people that that jet worth $30 million. But what will interest you to know, that jet is actually $14.5 million. Almost equivalent to the jet that was purchased by the former, or if not the Angolan president. And so I will tell you where the jet came from to arrive in our country.
People ask you always running inside the real.
And the fastest drive where it happened.
You just thinking, hold the wrecking, acting, like chicken crashing. All the degree you say you get, friend, and let yourself you can rap. Some stuff that need level you're using in the play, you think we know. Then he making my to blog.
And then we'll go into the VP budget.
Always policy.
The budget that is huge, more than Joseph Newman Boakat budget.
They see the one shot.
But yet the people claim that they are in the interest of the Liberian people.
You say the over and now it's time to disrespect with that son. All the few and talk, every one of us is on the scene level now.
And then we'll also tell our listening audience what is some of the reason why Judge Manan Weah is unable to audit Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And then we have the document here. So recall that the Liberian government printed banknote, new banknotes. New banknotes were printed prior to the election. 500, 100. The Judge Manan Weah actually went to the Liberian people to inform them how many $1 million banknotes were printed. But because all of them are in the same corruption act, but the Liberian people will get the raw facts from the Abrakar talk show. We'll also tell you how many $1 million was by the national legislature to be printed. And Ellen went ahead to tell the central bank governor at the time for them to print $5 billion. And we're interested to know $5 billion. So quickly, let's get to the issues. They still have this money. Let's get quickly to the issue. Let me first of all tell my audience, thank you very much for coming. Invite someone to come on, so we can be able to discuss a play-by-play. You can also decide not to agree with me. Here, we don't force people to agree. But what we do here, we allow people to make their point. We give people the chance so they can be able to make their point. At the end result, the facts will be clear. The first thing I would love for us to go to, let us take a look. I want us to take a look at few things. Before coming to the issues of corruption, I want us to look at few things this morning. Are you aware? Is the Liberian people actually aware how many banknotes were printed? How many banknotes were actually printed August 11, 2016? Is the Liberian people actually aware? And then the banknote, they make it popular around October. Around July, the national legislature mandated. You see, in our country, the president cannot do anything alone without having the major oppositions involved. Because that will be a red flag. But under the presidencies of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, everybody claimed that Ellen was corrupt, and which of course we know. But then Judge Manan Weah aligned himself with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The CDC, the Sid Edward Ford, and that of Dr. Buffer Chimon, who is the speaker today, the alarm with Ellen for them to pass. Because if the national legislature has refused that new banknotes should not be printed, I'm trying to tell you what are some of the reasons why we have our banknote have been devalued on the market. The national legislature passed the law that they should print new banknotes. New banknote was printed. The national legislature passed a law that they should print 5 million new banknotes. 5 million. At the end result, what happens? The guys printed 5 billion. They printed 5 billion. Instead of 5 million, they printed 5 billion new banknotes. That ESF is corruption. That ESF was not in the interest of the Liberian people. at the time George Weah was senator, the George Weah actually went to the party, or if not, to inform the Liberian people what they have voted for. I agree he was just an individual in the House of Senate. But the George Weah, who we claim he is in the interest of the Liberian people, the George Weah actually informed us to tell us how many banknotes were printed? No. George Weah and the likes of others, they were seriously contemplating on how best some of those money will be used for campaign purposes. We saw the government of Liberia changing the JJ. And so for us, our country is the place where every government should be able to change our banknote, or order the national, if not the central bank, for them to print new money. Someone will say, they brought additional 500 banknote on the Liberian market. They brought 500 banknote on the Liberian market. That is after central bank went in the various country to inform the Liberian people the effects it will cause on the Liberian market, the reason why. But everything at the time, they quote unquote said, it was in the interest of our people. So that's corruption number one. George Weah, not a single day prior to the election, the money that was printed, not a single day the seditions ever talk about it. The most talk about in our country, Malba Molu, never talk about it. The Nathaniel Magil never talk about it because it was in the interest of the seditions. So 5 billion banknotes were printed. Not 5 million, but billion. New money. So they brought sufficient money on the market prior to the election. And Ellen and her cronies, they needed to do that so at the end result, they can enrich themselves. They can enrich themselves. I'll go to the next one. The issues of the president, in past time, many of our comrades have been saying that the president have a private jet. Many of us said that the president having private jet. But the private jet that the president, someone said someone said it was a gift to the president. But yet the people refuse to tell us how many, where this gift came from, who gave the president gave. This president was senator. This president was war best. At that time, he never had a friend who could give him gift. Presidential jet. No. The president actually purchased the jet. This jet was purchased from Asia. That presidential jet was made and purchased in Asia. And at the end result, the seditions are telling us that the jet was not purchased, but it was given to the president. And then we trying to ask the sedition, okay, we agree. The logic here is, George Weah did not just come to prominence during this presidency. This man was European Bear, War Bears, African Player of the Year. The brother played in Qatar, he played in Europe. The brother also played in Africa. So at that time, George Weah, at the time he was at his football career, at the peak of his football career, George Weah did not receive a presidential jet. like Daniel Amagaji from Nigeria. He did not. George Manneh Weah was senator. After this brother tried 2 times to be president and vice president. After the brother tried in 2005 to become president, and then he tried in 2011, at which time Winston Tuckman defeated him in CDC primary. At the end result, this man did not receive a gift. I want you to put your mind together as our audience. Most of our audience are wise people. I want you to put your thinking cap on. Let the seditionists put their thinking cap on. At the end result, what happened? George Manneh Weah did not receive a gift. George Manneh Weah was appointed by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to become a peace ambassador for our country, to unite the country. In that light, as a humanitarian, George Manneh Weah did not receive a gift. George Manneh Weah was before that a UNICEF ambassador. And you are informed that UNICEF is a worldwide organization. But George Manneh Weah did not receive a gift though. George Manneh Weah decided to be senator for our country. He did not receive gift. But it will interest you to know that Article 90 of the Liberian Constitution make it clear. George Manneh Weah have violated the constitutions of our land. George Manneh Weah have violated our constitution. Why, as a sitting president, for you to receive gifts, if quote unquote the seditionists are right, but which of course we know that is not true, that it is in violation of our law. The 50,000 that George Manneh Weah received for yesterday from the Lebanese community through Jefferson Kochi, that is in violation of our law. Why the Lebanese community did not go to a George Manneh Weah office to present the money. But it will interest you to know they are claiming that the actual worth of that jet is 30 million. That jet was purchased. That jet was purchased from Asia, from one of the biggest jet producing company. That jet was purchased for $14.5 million. It will interest you to know even a jet that the Ghanaian president used, that jet was purchased for $20 million. But that is the jet that have been used by the Ghanaian presidents, not for him. That is 20 million. You think we crazy? You just ready your call figure. After our vast majorities of our people are suffering, after our people are living in abject poverty, while vast majorities of our people are unemployed, the road in our country are deplorable. Then you want for someone, they're running on Facebook, breaking news, the tariff on rice and other things, and this and that. You want me to glorify that? When you continue to lie, because even the first day in office, President Weah continued to lie to the Liberian people. What have we done to President Weah that he will continue to act ungrateful to vast majorities of the people that overwhelmingly supported him? The first day in office, the president first traveled outside They lied to the Liberian people that trip was sponsored by the Senegalese president. Later on, the Liberian people from the same network, we informed the Liberian people that $50,000 were used. They claim that the president, if I used that money, at the end result, what happened? They were all on Facebook dancing, jubilating. Jubilating.
Oh man, I want to see you.
Let me take a very quick break. Vast majorities of our people continue to suffer. They are living in abject poverty. Judgment and we are lied to us. At the end result, what happens? Judgment and we are went to a company in Asia that produced the presidential jet for his friend, Congo. You may be aware the campaign, the jet that George Madden we have brought to the country. That jet was given to George Madden we have for him to test the company that his true intention is when he become president, that same company products. Like someone will say iPhone brought in iPhone 5. And so people started to get used to iPhone. So George Madden, we are during the campaign, when he used at the time, used that jet, which of course was not for him. The company that made that jet, George Madden, we have developed interest because the luxuriousness was in the jet. George Madden, we have went and paid for that jet. It was the same company that produced the jet that was purchased for $16 million by the Angolan president at the time. And that jet number is ER-135. That jet was purchased for $16 million. And then the citizens are saying that, oh, it's a gift. You think we're crazy, eh? You think we're stupid? No, we are not stupid. If you think that they will come to abuse our people and forgetting to look at the interests of our country, and you continue to enrich yourself. When you was playing football at the peak, you did not get presidential jet. You was not. You went around. George Madden could not afford $16 million to buy a jet for yourself. You never did it. But people claim that you came to the presidency as a millionaire. People claim that George Madden came to the presidency with a net worth of 18 million. You think we're fools? You can fool one group of people in some point of the time. But you cannot continue to fool vast majorities of the people all of the time. I challenge any citizens with the document in my hand to come here this morning to tell me the name of the friend that gave George Madden that I gave. I challenge anyone. The first thing for George Madden before becoming president, the new banknote that was printed, that was in violations of our law. Because the national legislature ordered the central bank for them to print $5 million. But it was interesting to know, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf could not. With these guys, they printed $5 billion. $5 billion banknotes were printed just to sponsor their campaign. For Ellen and their cronies to have sufficient funding And then you're coming on Facebook acting as if to say we are fools. The Liberian people are not fools. We are one of the smartest people around the world. Liberians are silent and they are peace-loving people. But don't use, their kindness to abuse them. You purchased the jet for $14.5 million. Why you can't tell the Liberian people the truth? Why you can't tell us the truth? Why you refuse to tell us the truth? And then you lie to the Liberian people. Emery was the one that sold that jet to the Angolan president. Emirates. They sold that jet to the Angolan president for $16 million. The jet that George Weah had, it was also produced by the same company that produced the jet ERJ-135 for the Angolan president. You purchased that jet for 14.5, then you come in to lie, you say it's a gift. Oh, after you carry on the fundraising program at City Hall, and you receive that money, and up to now the money is still coming from the Lebanese community. What happened to the $10 million that was given by the French government? You have not given account of that. You have not given account of it. And it is not in fact stipulated in our budget. And then you think that when you go and pay media, talk show hosts, you go and pay talk show hosts for them to continue to propagate your message. That what will make everybody to be propagating message for you. Because when you buy talk show hosts, thinking that everybody will be like them. Nonsense. Complete nonsense. Complete nonsense. One of the biggest presidential jets in Africa is the South African presidential jet. The South African presidential jet. C-130. That's how it is called. C-130 is the South African presidential jet. That jet was purchased for $20 million because of the seating capacity and the luxurious within it. So the South African people purchased it for $20 million. Then you come here lying to us, telling us that yes, indeed, the presidential jet is a gift. So John Weah is too handsome that people will just be giving him millions of dollars. But when you were playing football around the world, when George Weah was at his football peak, George Weah did not receive gift. Excuse me, caller, we are not taking call for now until we can be able to lay our premise. And so just hold on. We will take your calls after. We have not even dealt with the budget yet. The vice president budget, we have not even dealt with it yet. I decided the money to discuss 3 into 1. I am done with the banknote that was printed. The Liberian people are not fools. We are wise. Because we gave you power, don't abuse us. At the end result, what happened? You play all that soccer. I repeat and I remain. I challenge, for me, I continue to challenge them. I challenge any seditions to come here this morning and give me a record on how much George Manuel Weah net worth is. The brother refused to declare his asset. The code of conduct have been violated by this president. Don't you think that it is something else under his sleeve as corrupt as Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was or is? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, as soon as she was elected, Ellen Johnson said what she did. Ellen declared her asset. But all the small ministers want to enrich themselves, including President George Manuel Weah, because they are anticipating only one term. But thing we don't know. Information is coming from your own camp. Our souls have been planted among you. Our souls, you think that only one person had the information, so you will buy him. We have souls because most of these guys and I went to school together. So we have them planted. They will continue to give us information day by day. When you purchase the jet, then you come here lying to the labyrinth pool that yes, indeed, it was a gift. What kind of lie is that? The Super Boeing 777 is the South African jet. If you don't want to call it the C-130, you call it the Boeing 77, the 777. That jet was purchased for $20 million. Even if you coming down to look at how many dollars have been spent, let us look at Uhuru Kenyatta, the son of the founding father of Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta. The jet that Jomo Kenyatta's son Uhuru Kenyatta used, that jet was also purchased for $20 million. That jet was purchased for $20 million. Then you come lying to us when they ask some money. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, the presidential jet. Oh, it was a gift. John Manuel Weah is the founding African president we have ever seen for the world to be giving him, for his friends and other people to be giving him gift. Is that not complete, abuse of power? And then when we're talking about it, some of you guys going on Facebook insulting our parents. You like it, sir? Go and insult my whole generation. I don't care. I don't want job. So don't think that I want job from you. I don't want nothing from you. But improve the living conditions of our people. That is my concern. I am concerned about the living conditions of vast majorities of our people. If you continue to do good things in the interest of our people, I will continue to propagate your message. But until then, I am not prepared. I am not ready at any point in time. If you don't want to listen to me, don't listen. If you don't want to listen, don't listen. But it is abuse of power that you will continue to dive yourself into corruption. When people talk about it, you sit down around, start insulting some of us. We'll take a short musical break. When we come back, we'll go into the vice president. And you say, you wanted VP? You say you wanted VP. I will give you the clear understanding of the VP budget. And some of the money have been used to enrich themselves and the political. In the past few days, the NPP have their January. You will know. You will know the fire that Joa Taylor can warm herself with. Now take a short musical break and we'll come back to deal with that.
Peter Fumi na money inside. People level that why all you get no money will not call. So any money we run the pinya every day in the play. Tell him make foreign billing how we can see it up in the sky. To get connected by you get no eat up a bit. Tell him make our music fun. things that we can get. Every day we make the good music happen, nothing we can achieve. No good reason why they not cheap. When you eat lost with the nation. All the people every day is to keep it. They want any gain. Then he makes some of them to shine when they eat that kind of in front. See them acting up all the time. Just to sit there not on the ground. That's like me. That's me. That's like 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 me. They go to you see. They go to you see. That's like me. They go to you see. All the good news we get. That's like me. They go to you see. They go to you see. That's like me. They go to you see. All the good news we get. Then he make you get the green now. You acting like you too smart. For people ask you, you always running inside the real diploma. You can prove it's not at all. When we go to pen the paper, you just thinking, hold the writing, acting, dialectic, flashing. All the degree you say you get, friend, and let us say you can rap. So that you know what you're using, in the bunker, you think.
Let me welcome every one of you on the Abrakar Talk Show this morning. We are coming to you live from the state of Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. You like it? Go ahead and insult me. You even like it? Call me a waste. I am not fighting to be citizens of Liberia. I know that I'm a citizen of Liberia, and no one can take that. So you like it? Go ahead and go discuss my tribe. I'm not having interest in discussing tribalism. You know, discussing, getting myself into tribalism, discussing various tribes, what they have done. What has tribalism carried you? So I'm not here to discuss the issues of tribe. I will deal with Josh and Weah. That's all I'm here for. I'm here to deal with President Josh and Weah. Corrupt and, corrupt Josh and Weah. I see the reason why the international community don't even want to give him chance. These are some of the reasons. Because a man who claimed that you was UNICEF ambassador, a man who said that you wanted justice, but you have getting in power to enrich you and your family. We'll talk here, you start insulting. Oh yeah, because they threw her. You think I care about you? For you to be insulting me, I can't give you attention. I'm not here to give you attention. I want you to rebut what I have said. I want you to rebut. I said that they violated the Constitution, the Code of Conduct. I also inform you this morning that Josh and Weah and the legs of the National Legislature, they agree, they concord, the board of houses concord that they should print $5 million new money. The Pope printed $5 billion. You never talk about it. All your advocacy, you never talk about it. On October 6, 2016, they started distributing it. That banknote came into effect August 11, 2016. July, the discussion started between Josh and Weah. July 14. The discussion started between Josh and Weah after the president asked Josh and Weah for a private, visit at the Foreign Affairs Office. Because he is one person that when he talked to the sedition, whether Josh and Weah said the negative thing, it will appear to the sedition as positive. That's the kind of man Josh and Weah. He is very good because the brother is a crook. Josh and Weah is a crook. Criminals are one of the best people know how to persuade. Josh and Weah is very persuasive. And so you were able to convince the sedition lawmaker, including Dr. Buffer Chima. You don't have anything to say about that. I told you that Josh and Weah did not receive a gift. But if you claim that it was a gift, then that is in violation of the Code of Conduct. You have nothing to say about that. Then I'm saying, okay, if even you say so, in line again is in violation of Article 19 of the Liberian Constitution. I went as far as telling you that the jet that was used by the president, it was almost like a text drive. You have nothing to say about that. That same company that produced that jet and the same company that produced the jet for the Angolan president, you have nothing to say about it. When I was able to give you the actual figure, how much that jet was purchased for? $14.5 million. But George Weah decided to purchase the jet. The jet arrived in the country 2 weeks ago. That jet arrived in Liberia. 2 weeks ago. After George Weah have carried on the charity fundraising program. Where is the George Weah Charity Foundation? Who are the officials? Who are the individuals that are managing George Weah Charity Organization? Oh, he is the same person? Then that is a violation of our law. You can only insult me, but you not hear me. So I lay down my premise. Let's go strictly to the issues of corruption. Why is it that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, people say that, oh yes, indeed, you cannot prosecute Ellen? When other past African leaders have been prosecuted, other world leaders have been prosecuted. Quickly to the Vice President budget. Quickly to the office of the Vice President. Quickly, our office of the Vice President. It will interest you to know in 2016, you said Joanna Taylor, she is one of the person that the Liberian people love. The people of Bon County love her. And so George Weah decided to make a former warlord wife Vice President. You see how the war is unfair? You see how the war is unfair? You guys continue. Any nation that turn their back from the Almighty, for that nation to succeed is not easy. Until we Liberians can decide to bring to book people that kill and murder our parents and our children, for Liberia to be successful, for Liberia to develop, you will continue to elect criminals and thieves. You will continue to elect thieves, criminals in our land. Joseph Numa Baka in 2016-2017 budget. Joseph Numa Baka had 21 million allocated the office of the Vice President. 21 million for 2017-2018 for telecommunication, internet, and post carrier. Sorry, I gave you that wrong figure. For telecommunication, internet, Joseph Numa Boakan had 20 million in 2016. Let me say 20,000. 20,000 was allocated for that. 20,000 for telecommunication, internet, and small stuff. 20,000. Joseph Numa Boakan. 2017 to 2018, Joseph Numa Boakai, they put, for that same thing, they put 21. But under this new president, the Vice President office for telecommunication, internet, and post carrier, they put 31,594. from 20 to 21. Joseph Numa Boakai. 2016, 2017. 2017 to 2018. Joseph Numa Boakai had 21,000 for telecommunication and internet. But Joe Taylor they put 31,000. 31,000. That's the kind of person. That's the kind of individual, criminals and thieves. Keep your call coming on 215-594-6133. Keep your call coming now on 215-594-6133. This is the Abrakar Talk Show. Here we discuss the interests of our country. Here we continue to bring the truth, the facts. We bring you the facts. We don't discuss perception here. We don't discuss how you feel. Let me welcome James Yomi, the incoming Secretary General of UNICO. Mr. Yomi, I salute you this morning. Prince Pretty Ball. Welcome, Prince. Continue to share the page. Invite other people. And love recognize Luma Latifa Kone. And quickly we go to Beverly Pajibo. And continue to like the page, invite other people, so we can discuss. So we can discuss this thing. This thing is getting serious. It's getting really serious. It's getting serious. Compensations of employee. The office of the Vice President basic salary, it will interest you to know that under this administration, the Vice President office is 24 million. Basic salary 24 million. 24 million. That's how our leaders are wicked. But keep your call coming on 215-594-6133. This is the Abrakar Talk Show. I will allow you individuals.
This time holy expensive food. When the young get this here now, they will say that boy they get mad. But that boy you see will have Peter for me, not get money inside. People level that why he on you get no more he will not call. So tell him money we run the pinya every day in the play. Tell him make for me pay how we can see it up in the sky. To get connected by you get no idiot pape you get let. Tell him make I want me say fun. Oh man, nothing sell we can get. Every day we
I will speak the truth.
Nothing we can.
Y'all like it, y'all go cost me.
So
y'all like it, y'all go cost.
To keep it, they want then he makes so much they go shine when they eat that kind and in front. See them acting up all the time.
You spend $14.5 million. Judge Madden Weah has spent less than 1 year in office. Judge Madden Weah has spent less than 1 year in office. But Judge Madden Weah is corrupt than any other president. Let's take this call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yeah, AB, my name is Christopher Tobasi.
Tobasi, how you doing, Chief?
I'm doing good this morning. I hope you're doing fine over there.
Man, I'm trying. The point I say, Judge Madden Weah, the game gave you.
Yeah.
They say the presidential jail gave.
But AB, as long as the man doing his job and the vice president doing her job, like I said, they can rob boat to heaven, or they can buy yachts, or they can, whatever they want to do. I don't have problem with that. The only time I have problem is if they are not doing their job, and then they are spending our money to enrich themselves, or maybe buy fancy things. Then we will have problem with that.
Oh, you don't have problem with the budget being increased.
Yeah, but brother Abi, you and myself know that, the president of the United States always looks sharp.
Look at what the other guy going.
Listen now. I don't expect our president to drive low. I don't want him to look dirty. All right, so let's get that fight straight.
Yeah, you are lying to spend a Labrampo money to go buy a private jet.
As long as he's doing the Labrampo work, as long as he's not being corrupt, as long as they are not.
But I'm telling you, I said the man corrupt, and he said as long as he have not been corrupt.
Yeah, but we have not seen no corruption yet. What we saw yesterday is this, brother Abi. We saw massive reduction in tariffs. Massive reduction on commodities.
Now the first time.
That's a lot of good things.
Now the first time, the Ellen that you condemn, Ellen. So why Judge Manon we have to wait up to this time?
No, but they were Ellen that increased tariff on the
Ellen increased tariff, but the tariff on rice. All right,
yeah,
look, sometimes it's better for you to. Sometimes it's better for people to read. Sorry to say that to you, but executive order number 11, executive order number 87, and then executive order number 80 was Honor Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and that was massive reduction in tariff. So not the first time I should be rejoicing for that.
I'm jumping on right now.
I should be rejoicing when they reduce. When they reduce the young people that can take a car to Liberia, when they reduce tariff on or duty on vehicles, then we'll discuss that. Until then, thank you, Chief. This is not a data. If you want lecture, call me, and so we can lecture.
You are cutting me off. You spoke
quickly, Chief.
Yes, brother Abi, when this president do good, we should emphasize on the good things. When this president yesterday carried on a massive reduction in tariff, let's praise this president.
But go on Facebook, go rejoice for that. But not on my platform. I'm not discussing it. If you cannot rebut what I said, please don't call.
Okay, number one, you said a jet. You said a jet call.
If you cannot, I laid down my premise this morning. If you've been trying to call so many times, and I accepted your call. I'm not here to discuss the issues of tariff.
Brother Abi, you said a jet call.
I said you're having 30 seconds. Quickly, I have other call here.
Brother Abi, you said a jet had your jet cost 30 million. This morning you said a jet cost 14 million.
They said no. I was trying to tell you that when they cost some money, the value of the jet that front page Africa Poly at 13 million. That's what I wanted. That's what I was telling you. Go on front page website, go and see the value. But thank you, Chief. Go on Facebook, go clap for Judge Manon Weah for buying private jet. Go clap for him. You want me to be clapping for Judge Manon Weah when you continue to lie to the Labran people? I am telling you, and I'm a team. I challenge any seditions to come here to tell us that yes, indeed, the jet is not from Asia. I challenge you to come and tell me that the jet that the president having now, the jet that have been packed to Araya, that jet have not been in the country for the past 2 weeks. I challenge anyone. I challenge you for you to tell me that whether that jet was not purchased for 14.5 million. I have the document before me. Then you telling me, say, oh, this and that. Judge Manon Weah is a criminal. Why Judge Manon Weah did not talk about his charity when he was senator for our country? Why he never raised funds for a charity? Because even the rat cell was not going to go there. You think the Lebanese post stupid? You think they're stupid? when George Manuel Weah was not president, why he did not go to City Hall to go sell his image? Why George Manuel Weah did not go sell his image? The brother commercializing his image. Then you saying we should not talk about that? Where that money? Was that money deposited in the government cover? But government property were used to raise funds. The City Hall, like George Manuel Weah charity office there, that his charity office to City Hall, was City Hall rented? The president office or the charity organization rent City Hall? If so, where are the receipts? Where are the receipts? You use government property to raise funds for yourself. You come and lie to all country or say, oh yes, in the charity organization. The next thing you know, oh the government, the president have a lot of friends, across the world. So they decide to give the president, a gift. Are you serious? Keep your call coming on 215-594-6.
This time holy expensive food. When you don't get this here now, they will say that boy they get my boy.
You receive George Manuel Weah spending. I repeat, spending the look. Nobody should glorify George Manuel Weah for carrying on presidential, going to Gibraltar to go renovate people places. You want me to be that thing that you want for me to be talking about? Like bring more money so that thing that George Manuel Weah supposed to be doing. It is in the budget, the previous budget. It is in the previous budget. Presidential project. Now they bring more money. Not George Manuel Weah money. Why did not go to Gibraltar to go renovate poor places when he was senator? Why you can't call now to make argument on these things? But at court, but one thing I know, the seditious are very good in causing people. They are very good in insulting talk show hosts. Now every one of them pressing Henry Costa. Every one of them pressing Henry Costa. Those that were in fact insulting him, they are pressing him now. Because he is saying nice things, sweet things. You use $14.5 million to buy a jet. You can't tell me, see, this caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yes, my name is Charles. I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Quickly, Chief.
Right?
Quickly, you live.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just got in the middle of the conversation.
All right, okay, hold on there. We have another caller on the line already. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yeah, morning, Abby. This is Sadia from Missouri.
Chief, how you doing, Chief?
I'm doing good, and you?
Quickly.
Yeah, I listened to you this morning. I've been monitoring your show. You give some points and then you challenging and calling people names, but I'm not deterred by that anyway. Because you already said citizen are rude people, so let me go to the point. According to you, the jet was bought.
$14.5 million.
All right. And according to you again, they say it's a gift.
Yeah, so that was same money. Yeah, same money. Sometimes it's good to have people on the record. When you have facts, you don't just rush to publish it. The first thing you do, you call people who are involved in the report. You call them to hear their side. So, same money was live and front page Africa carried it. Same money said it was a gift. Then I said, but then these people continue to lie to us. Go on front page website, go and read it for yourself. Even Eugene Falcon said it yesterday.
What did Eugene say? I'm wondering
Eugene said that what's wrong with it when some man go, quoting from page Africa, when some man go to say that yes, indeed, it was a gift. What's wrong with that?
No, Eugene also said it was a gift. Eugene said
Eugene was quoting.
I'm
not here this morning to give myself.
Okay.
Straight to the
All
point.
right, no problem. No problem. You're not going to give somebody a chance to rebut.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. You have I'm not cutting you off.
I'm telling you, like you just said, what is wrong with somebody giving somebody a jet to be used for the Liberian people is not a gift. I listened to Eugene yesterday.
So then you agree that is conflicting statement, right?
So who is making the conflicting
statement? So if
Sam
Manning, who is Sam Manning in the government?
Sam Manning didn't say it was a gift. That's what I'm telling you.
I am telling you that. Okay, thank you, Chief. Okay, all right, that was Sam Manning. Sam Manning did not say that. No problem, Chief. Keep your call coming on 215-594-6133. Your thing crazy. When we expose you, then you go by your share to say different thing. When we expose you have been exposed this morning on this network. You have been exposed. The jet was paid for. You can't tell me say one wrong with it. Why the president friend and all gave him the jet? It wasn't when you were senator, you were not doing the Liberian people work. When you were going to ECOWAS, Judgment and Weah were not doing the Liberian people work. They have some senators that have private jets around the world. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yes, my name is Sam and I'm calling from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Quickly, Chief.
My brother, you know, I don't understand all people, you know, and something might be wrong mentally. I don't know if it may be, you know, related to the war that we went through. But if you look at how the Liberians think, you know, seeing something that is factual and yet still trying to turn it the other way, you know, something must be wrong with these people. Here's the thing. Josh Weah, he doesn't work for himself. He works for the Liberian people, okay? So if somebody gives you a gift, you ought to tell the Liberian people where that gift came from.
No. Okay? They say we're asking too much question.
This man doesn't work for himself. And people said this thing before, during the campaigning time. They want the Liberian people that this man is in this thing to recoup his lost wealth. Okay?
No, they want me to be jumping up when the man reduced tariff. I thought the man was going to say no tariff should be on major goods and in our country. And then I will be jumping. But he didn't even do half of what Ellen Johnson selling. Look at the brother, just less than 1 year. Look at the thing that are happening in the government. We're talking and you're coming here, say I'm going to give you change. Give you change to say what?
It's too pathetic. It's disheartening because if you look at even some part of the budget, this guy is like doubling all the expense that Eddie had. Okay? He's doubling it. He's doubling everything.
Thank you, Chief.
So, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. If you feel that it was not a gift, I don't know the difference between give and borrow. So thank you. Thank you for insulting me. But you here listening. You here listening to me though. Yeah, I'm not begging you. You want to listen to me, just do the honorable thing and just go on different talk show. But here, I appreciate my audience. And for me, I'm not like the Eugene Falcon because he said he got the blessing from a boss to be insulting Liberian people. I am saying some seditions are very insultive. I expose you. I just told you the company that made the jet. Why you never rebut that? I just told you how many banknotes were printed. I challenge you. You never even knew this money. How many banknotes, the new money, how many banknotes were printed? The clandestine act that went on. You are not informed. Why in a country where they order the central bank to print 5 million, you print 5 billion. When people talking and you say, oh, this and that. Why Josh Manan Weah did not tell the Liberian people at the time he was senator representing vast majorities of the people. Why Josh Manan Weah did not tell us about the new banknote and how many was going to be printed. Because Ellen Johnson Sirleaf had baptized Joshman and Weah in a charge of corruption. Prior to the election, Joshman and Weah was going through his corruption baptism class. Then you don't want me to talk about that? You want to insult me all what you want. The life of our people must be improved. Go and go buy other talk show hosts. Go. If you think that the best way, this democracy that our forefathers fought for, they died for it, I will enjoy it. I will enjoy it. I will enjoy my own. Back then in the day, for people to speak against government, it was almost like a taboo. Our forefathers died for it. So I will speak. I will speak. And one thing you should, if I know that I'm not afraid to if I tell Joshman and we are the truth, I'm from Nima and I'm a Madingo man. I am a proud son of Nima, specifically Saklepi. Very proud. I am a Camara, a son of a lion. So go on and think that when you come out of the post, you will distract. No. That can't work here. $14.5 million you spend on a giant Asia, you can't tell me, say, oh, Emirates. Emirates were the one that produced that jet. I continue to give you information. So when Joshman and Weah was senator, you were around the Labrampo what you were doing. When you were representing Liberia at the level of ECOWAS, and that Labrampo job you were doing. When people are talking, they don't want to be insulting us. You want to be insulting us. What is about Joshman and Weah that we should not talk about the truth? How corrupt that man is. Joshman and Weah have become corrupt overnight. The seditions are dangling. You saw between you and the vice president. It's not easy. The vice president said we both of us was elected on the same ticket. And not false. Oh yeah. Later on before Joao Taylor came and apologize. But you will get to know Joao Taylor true color. You must ask Charles Taylor. Go and ask Charles Taylor what Joao Taylor did. Go and ask him. What caused a married people when not living together? Married people. What caused Joao Taylor to be right in Congo town? You will know. You will get to know, and you allow me. And that play you go with Ellen. And that play this president go, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is there. An attempt for you to audit Ellen. An attempt to audit Ellen. The Liberian people will get to know how corrupt more you are. An attempt. Ellen will now tell us the new banknote that was printed. How many $1 million was given to you and your chairman, Nathaniel McGill? When the money came through NSA, they will expose you. The day you will try Ellen to say you auditing Ellen, that day your presidential will be abnormal. You fighting around international community, and then you continue to do this kind of, continue to carry on clandestine act. Why you be selling your pictures to raise funds for who? To raise funds for you and your wife? You say you are a charity organization. Where? Who are the individuals that are managing the charity organization? You have failed to tell us. We are critical thinkers. Liberians are decent people. We don't deserve the way in which we are treating our people. We don't deserve that. We don't deserve that at all. You continue to hurt us. When we talk, you keep insulting. You keep insulting us. I told you the jet, the Emirate, the jet that was produced for the Angolan president. jet ERJ 135. Emery. It was the same company that produced the jet I've been parking over there for more than 2 weeks. You purchased the jet. Why you can come to us? The Labrenpo already love you. You never gave the Labrenpo anything, they voted for you. You refuse to go for presidential debate because you have tarton. You are unable to calculate the scores. Your first 100 days in office, your agenda is dangling and wrangling. What are some of your visions for the Liberian people? You have no direction. You wake up in the morning, you just go any place, you go anywhere you want to go. We told you, currently as information reaching us, the president has just started building his house in Ghana again. He just started building his house in Ghana. But when you were senator, you didn't do all these things. You didn't break down your house when you were senator. Now, you go and use government property. It's a violation. It's a serious violation of the code of conduct. When we're talking here, you'll come here and start insulting us. Keep your call coming on 215-594. 6133. This is the Abraka talk show.
You see where I beat up for me, not get money inside. People level that why all you get no more, he will not call. So any money we run the pinya every day in the play. Then he make for me paying.
Let me recognize my sister all the way from Ruland, Southwest Philly. They call us Coco Camara, one of the brilliant ladies around the world, but she is situated in Southwest Philly, and she is someone who normally advises me and tell me, and she said, Abraham, continue to do what you're doing. Sister, I appreciate your love. Thank you, and I appreciate you. I hope the families in Southwest Philly are doing extremely well. And so we are here this morning to discuss the interests of the Liberian people. You bought private jet. Private jet. The president. Josh Weah is a criminal. Josh Weah is a criminal. A man who is corrupt, he is a criminal. I say so. I hold no apologies to anyone for that. I hold no apology to anyone. In less than 100 days, Josh Weah has decided to not tell the Liberian people what have happened to our money. You never went to France on behalf of you and your family. You went to France on behalf of the Liberian people. What happened to the 10 million? The sedition will not answer me. Where did the 10 million go? The money you generated from selling her, where is it? It's a charity fundraising program. Scheme! Josh Weah is a big schemer, like the Pro-Po. Up to now, the Pro refused to tell her what is Pro-Po. They have refused to tell her.
This time holy expensive food. When you don't get this here now, they will say that boy they get my boy that boy you see where I be.
Love take this music. You can even tell from Josh Weah belly. The size of the brother's stomach continued to increase. You claim that the presidential jet was a gift. But people have refused to call here to defend the president this morning. You purchased the jet. for 14.5 million from Emery. Look at this one. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show this morning.
Yeah, this is T. Collins calling from Minnesota.
Quickly, Chief.
Yeah, I've been monitoring you and I admire the way you are presenting. We need to express the disappointment in the leadership that have emerged to power in our country. And some of the information you are giving us, a lot of us do not even know. Instead of us doing our background check, we are condemning and all of that. And Liberian people need to understand that this is our country and this is the only country we have.
My brother, I told the people on August 11, 2016. I gave them date. August 11, 2016. July 14, 2016. Ellen Johnson Sally, George Manan, we have paid a visit to Ellen Johnson Sally to discuss the new banknote. And the law was passed and they instructed the central bank to print 5 million. To your surprise, the central bank printed 5 billion. They never, nobody telling me, nobody debunking our statement. That banknote came into effect October 16, 2016, prior to the election. We know the scheming behind all those things. You remember when they changed the JJ?
Yeah.
You remember in 2000 when they changed the JJ?
Yeah. JJ
was changed in 2000. In the year 2000. And if I tell the Liberian people, are telling the citizen this morning, that the quote-unquote the presidential jet have been packing for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, the problem is, what happened is that I was surprised when the other caller just called and said that the president doing his job. What is the job? What is the job of the president? The president told us he's running a poor agenda. Now, when you start the poor agenda by buying jet, then where are we going? Where are we heading? I think that dropping of the price is just a cover up for people to take their mind from on what the jet scenario, all of that. I really want to believe that because, all this kind of money he's spending just for a few months of his presidency is alarming. It's very much alarming.
In less than 1 year, the brother have turned corrupt. His better sales continue to grow. I asked the citizen, one of the questions I asked them, it's not wrong for the president to raise funds. But yet this president used City Hall, used the government building to raise funds in the name of the presidential charity organization. But then where is the organization? This organization, who are those that are managing this organization? The charity organization. If it was a charity organization that went to City Hall, then we say that George Manan Weah needed to pay for the time that they use City Hall for, because so that government can be able to generate revenue.
That's just it.
But they refuse to tell us. I also on this platform, I told them just day for yesterday, Jefferson Koji received 50,000 from the Lebanese community. No sedition has rebuffed me. I continue to lay down facts.
The problem with sedition, they will not rebuff you, they will not debunk you because they already know exactly that things are running out of hand. But they want to cover up, And it is the same way. That's why sometimes they say, oh, why you talk like this and that? Why people talk, and I see some people posting under there that you using profanity and all the kind of thing. And it's not you are expressing your disappointment in the leader.
It's not an insult to say George Manan Weah is a criminal.
No,
what did the sedition said yesterday to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf?
That's what I'm saying. They insulted her man, they cursed her as a woman, they said all kinds of things to her. That's why we are surprised that the cheese that they told us they were bringing, have started this way. So tell us what will happen in the end. What do we expect to happen? You know, it's very disheartening. And I want to believe that is one of the reasons why Costa just decided to just side, because this brother tirelessly presented, you know, everything he could do before the election for the Liberian people to make the right choice.
They rejected the man.
They rejected him. So what you expect him to do now? You expect him to continue to be
and the man for the masses
to protect.
The masses that said don't know their own leader.
Yeah, you see? And even with the Joe Howard Taylor scenario, you know, you cannot take that kind of person with all those kind of records behind them and make them vice president and expect anything better. It's not possible. You understand? It's not possible. We don't know what was the story that transpired between she and her former husband that caused them to break apart. All right? And now, since then, she has been in power. There have been no transformation under her leadership in the little corner she has been operating for the past several years. Now you take her and make her vice president. What do you expect?
Let's take another caller, Chief. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead. Thank you.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abraka Talk Show.
Thank you for accepting me on the show. My name is Julius, and I'm calling you from Raleigh, North Carolina. First of all, let me just first of all thank you for the show, and secondly, to those that are actually claiming that you are using profanities, let me just first of all tell them they need to go back to the days when they made emoji of Madam Ellen Selig Johnson wearing underwears and using some of the worst words you can ever think about to use on the lady. Maybe they need to go back to it. And I will reiterate, George Mana Weah is a damn thief. That's profanity. I said he's a damn thief. And I will repeat it whenever. George Weah he's actually taking advantage of the fact that our people were frustrated with Madam Ellen and everything that she had to do, so they voted him into office, and now he's taking advantage of everything. He's actually making himself wealthier than he would ever been in his life. In regards to the Costa's case, I don't think anybody should justify as to why Costa is now turning on the people that he claimed to be an advocate for. You claim to be the voice of the voiceless. You don't give up on the people just because they haven't seen the way out yet. Had Martin Luther King done that, some of us would not have been here today. Okay? Had Nelson Mandela done the same, when the people would not listen to him, some of us would not have been here today. In reality, Costa is just a sellout. He is not a good example for our people or our young generation that is coming out. He should never have done that. I hope he rethinks the decision that he's trying to make and not allow a dime or two to actually take out his integrity, because he meant a lot more to the younger generation than you can think about. I see where his frustration lies. I see where when you try to do something for people and they don't realize it or they don't value themselves, I see where that comes from. But him as a person, his integrity, his moral ethics should not be sold out for a dime or two. He should maintain that. Let him be known in history for being the guy who fought for the people and they never listened to him. That's the man we want him to be, just like every other person. We don't want the regular or typical Liberian mentality where all you want to do is be heard, and the minute you get heard and somebody show you a couple dollars, now you're ready to run and be a part of their clique. That's not it. We don't want too many of the kind of Eugene Fangon scenarios around here. Our generation should be the generation.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep your call coming on 215-594-6133. Let me appreciate all of you guys that continue to comment. Continue to comment here this morning. For us, we are here to expose the humanitarian, the world best, the European best, the player of the century. We are here to expose you. You claim that you are in the interest of the Liberian people. Look at how our people are suffering. One banana in Liberia is $25. Mosquito call 2 for 25. And then you think that our people we should be complacent with that? Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yeah, I'm calling from France.
Quickly to the issue, Chief.
Yeah, actually, for the first issue, let's come on to ask, how much did the president say she left in the cover? The
president said to us she left good money. That was on Fabric FM. On Fabric FM with Kevin Dan Demi, and that are the former information minister Bopler, Dr. Bopler.
Yeah.
Ellen Johnson Sally says she left good money in the account. George Manawia said no.
Okay.
I took the country broke. Then George Manawia he used some of the money. He said the country broke to renovate his office. $30,000 was used. Let's leave that. Yeah. The president on BBC says she left 15 million.
You see, brother, the people try to play games on that president left a good amount over there. That is money George Weah using and doing all kind of funny things to let Labrampo. Eddie Johnson said he not die yet. And the woman seeing that she left that money there, and then seeing the money is not there. So I don't know who talking the truth here and who not talking the truth, but I believe what Eddie is saying that she left money there. It's true.
Then why you can't?
Then we are there.
Then why they can't?
Then
why you can't audit? Then why they can't audit?
Audit the woman. Audit the woman. Say you say she don't leave there. Then audit her. Then
not even now. It happened in 1997 to 2000. President Arnoldo Alaman, president of Nicaragua. That president left from office in 2002, but he told the people that money was in the cover. When the new president took over, found out that 100 million was missing. They arrested him and had him in jail.
Yeah. It's simple. And then to the come by, you know the guys they are calculated rogues. Let be frank. They are thieves. Let be frank. They calculate everything.
The whole everything that these guys now ever tell is a scheme.
That's also scam. So scam the people on the whole proper thing. The people, they got their own agenda. You know, every man travel with an agenda. Just we are got his own agenda. And for that flight thing, I want to think that this guy here is inside. What his name? The man I saw our flight before. Forgetting his name, sir. How do you call him? Now he's in the Weah government. He sold the plane. Belongs to Samekido. Emmanuel Shaw. So the whole flight thing, let me tell you something. There's something that went into agreement. Emmanuel Shaw got a plane, brought a plane, they into agreement on secret deal, where the same taxpayer money will be used to pay for the plane. The people already gone through that whole deal. So they get lead that thing. What a friend that no job we are saying Joe we are senator, you never get Joe we are playing. But today he brought plane for Joe we are saying Joe we are the president. This friend is a ghost. We cannot know this friend.
Yeah, I mean,
as a sitting president, you're not supposed to receive gifts.
No, when I talk they say no.
Who the ghost that brought the plane? Let them know the ghost. Let them know the ghost that brought the plane. This friend I get me. We don't know him. No, the thing we are doing is very powerful.
Then one of the frustrating things is they're telling us that the plane was, they borrowed Josh Manawia to do the Labrampo way. So when you were senator, you were not doing the Labrampo way?
My brother, really, the country is heading into another thing. That thing you talking about reducing price and all the thing there, I guess so I don't know what they offer that scale. Let's see whether the price will be reduced. What are you saying? You know the president here, you say you stand for the people and things like that. And one thing I am hearing, like if just we are at 10, I'm not praying for anything bad to happen in Liberia there. You already made Johanna Taylor your vice president and you put her there. You knew the woman character and you let her to be your vice president. So today, and you are hearing that you putting people around to impeach her. You think the AP people will sit down there and you impeach the stand-up bearer? Brother, we here in different places. We may need to be serious. We may not serious one way or the other.
I'm not serious. I'm not serious. We're hearing different things. But you know why? I don't want to talk about that. No. That different thing we're hearing small. I want my source to give me the clear information. Then I will tell my audience. Because the thing is, we're hearing something. You know, the one in meeting, that one, the sedition know it. Josh Mannen, we are told that in one of their meetings, in one of the executive meetings, that he won't be the Nelson Mandela of Liberia. So he only want to go one time. That is the reason why you see the small minister and behaving whole day they want be in China. No, the people are making the Kosu cheap for us. Because all they want wear that you know that Muslim clothes.
You see it, man. I don't get a shoe, I got a dress code, him bringing. The people that just don't out about society to just say our country down there. He don't out about ritual killing in the country there and I didn't know. We on that back. We're watching him. That guy, I don't know, man. Yeah, see.
Keep your call coming on 215-594-6133. This is the Abraka Talk Show. Here, we discuss facts. We give you the play-by-play description. Lord, you, Christopher, you are the same man that was pressing and insulting. I repeat, I said pressing and insulting Heron Costa. You insulted Heron Costa until you got tired. But as I covertly saw you pressing Heron Costa yesterday on the OKFM show. So we know you. I don't expect sedition to praise me. I don't expect it. I expect for me to even have more enemies. But you're the same seditions. When I don't come on a talk show, you'll be inboxing me. When you coming on, Mama, yeah. Some of you guys, you pretend. You pretend you come in my inbox exposing this government else. But then you come on a pavement discussion on Facebook indicating that I am saying Josh Mannen Weah is corrupt. There's nothing about that that is strange. Is that not reality that Josh Mannen Weah is corrupt? You don't know that? If not, why the Liberian people have not been given the account of the money that was raised from City Hall? Don't you know for anybody to use City Hall, you pay to government account? You don't know that? The Josh Mannen Weah pay in the name of his charity organization? Did that happen? I said no. The money that you guys received, including the one you received day for yesterday. Josh Mannen Weah received 50,000 day for yesterday. From who? From the Lebanese community. When you buy a presidential jet from Emirates, you know what? The next time, probably when I come here, I will contact their head office in Dubai. I will contact them. Since you don't want to see reason when we give you the facts, you don't want to believe it. You pay $14.5 million for the presidential jet. That same jet was the one that was produced, that produced the jet that the Angolan president used. Jet plate number ERJ 135. You brought Croquet Emmanuel Sean. Josh Mannen Weah, you alarm with Ellen Johnson Sally. You guys printed 5 billion Liberian money. Nobody have rebutted that statement on Facebook. I just talk. Some of you don't even know how many Liberian dollar was printed. Some of you guys don't even know. The National Legislature passed the law, the Concord. Prior to that, Ellen Johnson Sally covertly called Josh Mannen Weah on July 14 2016 to discuss the interest of the CDC. And in so doing, you must convince your lawmaker for them to be able to pass so that we can have new money printed. That was the first test. After judgment, and we have graduated from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf School of Corruption. After he graduated, the first essay, the first test was for him to convince the seditionists for them to be able to vote in making sure that that bill passed. It passed. The speaker, before the speaker was, the current speaker, he was not easy. Dr. Baffa Chima was one of the greatest. Dr. Baffa Chima came from the United Party. It was United Party that brought Dr. Baffa Chima, but he disagreed with the United Party for so many occasions. They put him out of the process. He went to the CDC. Dr. Baffa Chima again was defeated in CDC primary, but because of George Madden Weah influence, they passed a law for them to print 5 million. The poor when they printed $5 billion. You had nothing to say about that, but to insult my mom, to insult my pa, to insult me, that's what you guys are good at. But if you think that you will, if I insult my mom or insult my parents, will make me to shut up, you're joking. You're joking. Because we'll continue to expose you guys day by day. We'll continue to expose you guys.
Aha, y'all move on the road, the punch your giant ready to take over. Like y'all move on the road, be Papa coming again. Y'all move on the road, Papa Georgie coming again. Y'all move on the road, Mama Joe coming again.
I looked at this one. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Good morning, I'm Nakashi. How are you?
Not bad. How did you call me just now?
I said I'm Nakashi.
Oh.
How are you?
Oh, not bad. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Quickly to the issue. I see the softness in your voice. I feel it. Are you frustrated or disappointed?
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm just listening to you this morning. I think as a talk show host, you should be speaking with facts rather than emotions. You need to work on that. Because if you come out to accuse the president, saying that the president is highly corrupt, I think as an educated person, you should be giving all documents. You should be showing source. Okay. You should be showing where you are getting your information from to actually convince us.
So, all the one I've been talking the money, that one, I'm saying fine.
That is the first thing. And the second thing is that I think we all need to stop building Costa. Whether Costa is supporting the
sorry, I don't just want to be rude. I don't have interest in discussing Costa on my platform this morning. Sorry to say.
No, because the reason I'm saying it because you made reference to it. You said in your presentation, you said that is one reason why Costa is no longer concerned about the masses. What people need to understand, Costa is a schemer. Whoever he supports, whatever way he goes, he's an irrelevant person, and we should not be discussing him. When somebody not integrity, there is nothing to stand for. So we all need to get this straight.
Thank you.
And I'm also asking you, whenever you are talking, I would prefer like you produce facts, you produce evidence, so help.
I produce the evidence. The evidence was clear. You want me to send you picture of the 50,000 the Lebanese community presented to Jefferson Kochi on behalf of the president? You want me to send it? Are you not informed that the president had charities fundraising wherein he was selling his picture? his image at City Hall? Are you not informed of that? I should bring document to that again. I should bring document that there was 50, if not $5 billion new banknote printed. That information is not a secret. But it's not a secret. It's not a secret.
Listen, that is what you are saying is the same as they say we are saying. You are not.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Here we are not here to waste our time. We are not here to waste our time. We're not here to waste our time at all. We will not waste our time. And I just mean that. I will not waste my time if you are not on top of your game. I will not waste my time. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yeah, Muse, I'm calling from Pennsylvania State College.
Quickly, Chief.
Yeah, I have a little concern, like the lady who left the land. Most of the people are blinded by party politics than to look at the Republic of Liberia as an interest. The thing is glaring. Sam Manning came out and said that the issue about the plane is a gift, and the president has some friends.
No, I should bring written documents and email it to her.
So most of them who come in, they don't listen to news. They may give a press briefing. So you must go collect the main press briefing and bring it and give it to them. It is just simple. Yesterday, using Falcon, who said that Facebook is a turf for him. He came on his turf yesterday and contradicted himself, saying that the plane was not a gift.
What, they borrow it?
They borrow it.
So that
and the president has some good friends. Friends that are in the shadow who get know the friends.
Yeah. Ghosts.
You understand? The thing is clearly then you say you should get evidence. What evidence
But in fact, I told the lady the name of the company that produced the plane.
Exactly. I've been listening to you.
They want me to bring people and even make reference. How many?
To the number of the plane.
Yeah. To one of the plane. I even gave you the plate number. But I don't want to waste my time.
No. And then the point is, Madam Sally King said she left $150 million in the account. Now, George Weah now came and said the country broke. Why now can you order Ellen Johnson to prove why you're saying that the country is broke? It is just $150 million that they got scheming on. You understand? The $150 million, this is what they're scheming on.
That's what they're scheming on?
Yeah.
But moreover, my brother, I asked the people, I agree the president, who is the one that managing the presidential charity organization? Who managing it? Yeah, when you go, you said it. Then she want me to the president commercialize his image. People were buying the president's image right to say that.
The issue about the charity. How can a first lady run a charity, private charity, called the Clark Foundation? Then we're using government funding to fund that charity foundation. Then the turn around again, she going up using government money to go solicit fund for the charity organization. What is that? It is not a conflict of interest.
No,
what are they doing to this country?
I should print it and give it to her.
We're not evident. They're not listening to news. You understand? Most of them listen. They're like Christopher guy who published all kind of madness over there. Yesterday, he myself were on another talk show again. He started the same madness without evidence. They don't listen to news. Another guy came, he asking you, won't question you. How will you question? You so come with your own fight to counter to debunk your statement. They're not coming with fight to debunk any statement.
But
then they're telling you want to come with what information they want. I mean, the people are not very serious in our country. They're not serious. Costa being a schemer, long-term Costa being a schemer. Costa scheme, he schemed on billionaire urine, his scheme. Costa being part of CDC. He was part of the coalition in 2011. Costa was part of the coalition that wanted to see Marseilles. But because the money that he wanted to fund, go further with the second round, he did not get his share. He left CDC and he went to urine. His scheme on urine left on the king of Joseph Baca. His scheme on Joseph Baca this time, Costa said he was closing the talk show, going by the United States to come to school. Costa gets scheming on school. What kind of school Costa is going on here? That we found out that Costa is attending any university that we can research here.
No, I know that he is in Wilmington. That is a fact.
Yeah, if it is true, he's in Wilmington. But Costa is not in the interest of anybody. Everybody who think that Costa is in the interest, you lie. You got to speak for yourself. You say Costa is the source of information. Costa is not the one to guarantee. Don't allow them to push that foolish money or any kind of talk show to glorify him. Let us all be able to push our own interest and do research, independent research. Thank you very much.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the abrakar7 show. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, quickly to the issue, your background. Can you please reduce your monitor? Thank you. Quickly, go ahead, man.
Yeah, this is Loretta calling from Norway.
Quickly to the issue, man. Oh, Loretta.
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing?
Happy
to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah, my issue here is concerning the lady that I just called before that gentleman called. You know, sometimes some people, they are so confused with themselves. Especially most of the physicians, they are so confused. Because the reality is there, but they don't want to face the reality. They are so loyal to this job we are men until they don't care about the country. And that is my problem with them. We all love Jovia as a Liberian. Jovia is a Liberian. But when something goes on wrong, it's not because you are loyal to the party, you cannot say the truth. And don't allow anybody push you to get any name or choice. Because even the people that go on the social media that giving information, they don't get any name of their choice. Because your choice is supposed to be something that you're supposed to keep. So when I hear them asking for choice, it irritates me. Because even if you get the name of your choice, you get any proof, they will say don't believe you. That's just them. The physician, they are so rude. I'm sorry to say that. But they are so rude, irritating, and annoying. Because they won't see the reality. They know very well everything that's going on. They know they don't have the country I have. But yet they're pretending. And one quarter says something, and I agree with him there. The people, they will see more and do small to blind our eyes so that we can be convinced that they are there in the interest of the Liberian people. But so help me God, they are not. The people came for revenge. All the losses that they're doing, all the elections, this is what they are earning right now. The king will complete the system. And before we know it, one morning we'll just wake up, they will tear the whole country. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. You asking for facts? You don't know that the Lebanese community gave Joshua and we are 50,000? You don't know that? I should read it and bring it to you?
Aha, y'all move on the road, the country giant ready to take over. Y'all move on the road, Papa come here again. Y'all move on the road, Papa Georgie.
Let me recognize Lawrence Widow. Lawrence Widow, thank you very much for staying on. And also Loretta all the way Norway. My sister was seriously discussing yesterday. Just listening. The sister was giving social advice. If you're having social problem, call Loretta and you can discuss it because she is actually good in that. And then in politics, when a woman open her mouth again, it's not easy. Look at this call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the abrakar7 show.
I'm calling from the state of Indianapolis, the city of Indianapolis in Indiana.
Quickly, Chief.
Midwest USA.
Quickly, Chief. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, quickly, you live. We don't have time.
No, I just want to tell you guys thank you for the broadcast and the effort you guys are making. I want to encourage you to continue. We're watching you. We're listening to you. Your talk is not in vain. And we're listening carefully with following through. So thank you so much for what you're doing. That's what I want to say.
Thank you. I'll be in Indianapolis in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coming there August.
Okay.
Coming there.
That'll be my daughter's birthday month, so I'll be around here.
Yeah.
So when you come, you can take my number down. 317 532
What's the number? No.
8544.
Call that number again.
317
532
3.
No, 523.
Yeah, 8544.
Yeah, 8544. I will call you, Chief.
Romeo.
Okay. Keep your call coming on 215. We have 2 more callers to take for us to go. Call now. We'll take this one. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show. Hello? Quickly, on 215. We don't have time. We don't have time. Let me recognize my audience here. Let me recognize Jeans Yomi. The brothers will be on their way to Raw Island today. The brothers going contest. And the Nima people will speak. The Nima people will speak this weekend. The people from Nima, if you are from Nima, start making your way to Raw Island. Because that's where I will be pretty well seated this weekend. Doctor, this one. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Welcome to the Abrakar Talk Show.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. My name is John Mao and I call from Pennsylvania, USA.
Quickly, Chief, we don't have time.
Yeah, I just want you to give a clarity about the money monetary claim she left in the budget. Yeah, did you? 1 month ago, did you put on a visit to New Jersey where she visited the Wizard School of Public and International Affairs? Madam Teddy was asked by a librarian student in an institution about the money she left in the budget. Between she and President Weah, we are saying the truth. Because she said she left $450 million in the budget. And we are saying he left $5 million. And Madam Teddy openly said that yes, she left $450 million, but it was librarian dollars. The press didn't get information. So did you follow that?
Yes, Chief.
Do you have information? Yes. Madam Teddy agreed. She agreed that she left $450 million in the budget, but it was librarian dollars, not USD. So how you guys think we are just going to perform magic to get teachers in about 3 months?
My brother, you have not said anything concerning what I said here this morning. The budget, I discussed the president budget just a few minutes ago. And then this morning, you are aware that Ellen said she left $150 million. Let me say 15 million. So let me see my record. Yeah. Ellen said she left $150 million in a budget. And she left $150 million, in a government account.
So who? What happened? Well, I said I'll follow her visit to the New Jersey when she went there as was last month, and she was asked the same question by a librarian student in New Jersey. All right, and she said it. The money she left was librarian dollars.
The money.
Then you
no. We have 2 accounts. We have 2 accounts. If you don't know, the government of Liberia have 2 accounts. They have US dollar account and the Liberian dollar account.
So we do.
Ellie said she left $150 million US on BBC. Okay, Chief.
Not true, bro.
Okay.
Not true.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
You want me to believe you? That is not true. Why you can't get the audit report will show that it is not true? Why are you refusing to audit her?
What audit report?
I said that.
Yeah, make your research on visit to New Jersey.
Thank you.
All right.
Keep your call coming on 215. We'll take 1 more call and then we'll wrap up. Let me recognize this brother right here. Rolling Dwyer. Oh, Balling Dwyer. Oh, sorry for mispronouncing your name over there. And we are Prince Pretty Ball. Prince, how you doing, Chief? Yeah, we're speaking on the fire this morning. I'm hitting their corn. All our followers that are in Rhode Island, in few hours, I will be on my way driving from Pennsylvania to Rhode Island. I will be on the highway. So if you are situated in Rhode Island, you want to discuss with us, so you got to wait your way to Warwick, and then where the conventions and all the activities of the Nimalians will be taking place. So I will be well seated. As you'll be aware, I am the outgoing Secretary General of UNICO. So we are here to say the truth to the peoples of Liberia. So Judgment and we have 10 reached overnight when you were playing soccer. This ghost that brought the presidential jet, Nick cannot be called. But it will surprise you to know that we discovered where that jet was purchased from. And in fact, we also gave you how much was also paid. $14.5 million. You better move road. I say you better move your foot. You keep raising your way. Better get away. Trust me, my name, and that name is Mzee Abraham K. Kamara. Many people mispronounce my name and call it Menzi. My name is Mzee. That is not an English name. That name is from East Africa. And that is a Swahili language. Some of our brothers even think that that name is also from Nimba. That name is not from Nimba. That name is all the way from East Africa. When I was awarded in 2010 as one of the outstanding Liberians in that part of Africa. And so the people of Kenya, they refer to me as Mzee. And so get that clear. We ourselves too have represented our country. Not only that, but also our counties as well. So if we did not make this morning presentation better for you, trust me, Monday or Tuesday morning it will be fantastic. Probably Monday, you will see Chief Emmanuel Bomosi well seated and ready for us to go into different fascinating topics. We are not journalists, and I apologize to those that have fair heard. To those that are also offended, I say sorry. But it is better for us to put country over party. And that is one of the reasons why some of us don't intend to join any political party, because it does not make sense. You can be an affiliate member of a political party, but becoming a loyalist to that political party, that is what some of us are not interested in. The seditions are discouraging international donors. The way in which President Weah is even conducting himself, all that one making Uncle Sam vain. CDC with a champion team. You're in trouble. And so we say thank you to all of our fans. If you want to find me, I am the Unde Mzee Abraham K. Kamara II on Facebook. I am the Unde Mzee Abraham K. Kamara II. Don't put Ambassador Abraham, and then you will not see me at all. You can send me that friend request. Or message me. You can message me privately and I will accept it as well. Anything you want us to discuss, we'll discuss it off air, Chief. Let me tell my incoming boss, Jeans Yomi, thank you very much for expressing interest in contesting for the office of the Secretary of UNICO. Honorable Dan Kapaya Dennis. Team will be in full swing this morning. Their captain team will be ready to go to Rhode Island this morning. And so also myself will be there, but I'm not part of that thing. I am not part of that thing. I cannot also engage myself in campaign activities. But I will encourage people to go to Raw Island because anything that is in the interest of Nimba, I am for it. With much ado, I say bye-bye for now, and the name is Umbe Abraham K. Kamara. Live from the state of Pennsylvania from our Cousin studio.
Kajato, you Bapato, now you may already. Bapato, Kajato, you Bapato, now you may already.